time.
Hello, Rhiannon. Top of the morning to you. That's not even close to morning. How are you doing?
It's pretty much morning. I woke up like a couple hours ago.
Oh, man. That's how I used to spend my teenagehood. Teenage.
Last night I was like, I'm gonna wake up early tomorrow. I'm gonna be a productive member of society. And then I played Jolene a couple times this week. And then I found this, I was just like strumming it or whatever. And then I found this guy playing it, and I really love the way he plays it.
I mean, we could do a. What he's basically doing is. Something like that. The pattern for your right hand. Right. That's the pattern that's going to stick with you through the whole thing. I mean, it's still a little flat. Oh, you're doing it with the capo on. If you turn, well, I'm glad you know that. I'm glad you're doing a good job with that. Legato is when one note moves into the next note. It's smooth. The opposite is something called staccato. Yeah, and it sounds like this. It's a really cut off sound. Close your eyes and I want you to imagine something, okay? You have this beautiful blue water in a clear cup. And that cup represents a note, okay? And what we're doing is we're pouring the sound from one note into the next note. There's never a time where like there's just an interruption in the sound. That's how I like to visualize legato. Sometimes it can be really hard to do, you know? I want you to try the last part of the scale. Actually, let's just try the first part of the song. Hey, that was a good effort. I liked it. Okay, now just to be goofy, we're going to do staccato. I'll show you a trick. Watch my left hand here, okay? I'm going to hop it up just a little bit. Watch this. Yep, try it. It's hard to think about playing the notes right when you do something like that, right? That's okay. We're gonna think about playing it staccato. Really not the right way. That's just kind of a fun way to do it. And legato, the way that we want it to sound nice and smooth.
Is he a student?
He's been calling me every day. No, that was my son.
No.
He's been calling. They're in Kentucky right now, you know.
Okay. He's gonna call you again.
Yeah, I think that was an accident. So, what do we want to look at first? It's not any of your goals. Just trying to get less buzzes.
Yeah. I hate those buzzes and things. But that's what makes me play over and over again.
Right. Like I said, the way I do it is I go on like I own the plane, you know, act like I don't hear them talking to me when they try to stop me. I make them work for it.
I never had him tell me I had to check it.
Yeah, it happens, but it's fairly rare. You got the guitars, I would take them. You know, it's a risk, but that's what you have them for. Does that make it easier?
A lot easier.
That's definitely how I would do
I
that.
wonder why I didn't think of that. Because
You saw a D chord there,
Yeah.
you know. Sometimes, you know, like D will be written out a bunch of different ways. If we played that first string, we would have to put a finger up there, but we're not playing that first. And there's an occasional open stroke that happens too. Yeah, and the big thing is, this is your engine right here, right? You're moving that and then rhythmically affecting what's going on with your left hand. Right, that gives you your timing. That really emphasizes the accents well. Yeah, that's awesome.
I started to learn a little bit of like the Enter Sandman. By Metallica.
Yeah.
But that's all I know.
Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, well, so that we normally what we need to do is we need to attach what we're doing song-wise to skills. You know, I think it's okay if we just explore a lot today, but I'm thinking out loud here because I'm going, well, should we do power chords? Should we do bends? Should we do melodic? So let me come alongside you with Enter Sandman. Here's how you want to do this, okay? Your ring finger is planted on that E. This is an E note, right? And everything else moves around that E. Right. See how easy kind of that stabilizes it once you get used to it? Yeah, and you're doing a great job of doing down-up picking already. You must have played this thing quite a bit since you got it.
Yeah, I got it. When were we over there? Was it
Wednesday or Thursday? Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday is when I got it. So
Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, I did not see this coming, but this is cool. I mean, you know, I teach a decent amount of people on electric
guitar.
guitar. No, that one's got a double hit at the beginning. Boom. Just like the D does. That's it, Levi. That is such a hard. There you go. Just left it a little too early, right? Okay, 2 more to go. Okay, now we're at the C section. By the way, you know, and I've mentioned this before, Levi, but like the way that I'm actually playing with my, you can see how I've got this arced over, you know. Okay, so C section. Especially when we get to a certain point of like our development, like how much we know a section of music, the only thing that's going to get us moving forward is really high quality, thoughtful practice. Nothing else is going to do anything for us, you know, because it's that whole moniker of practice makes permanent.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
So if like we could do, you know, I could talk to you about it, we could write notes about it, you could practice it well in front of me, but